A shot that's been played towards the covers area. There's a long off who will be covering that ball that was going towards him. It's a good stop there by the fielder standing at shot with the first over for the team. And that's a shot being played towards the leg side. Chintan starting it, his inning with a boundary. What a shot that is. Beautiful shot that is. It was an over-pitch delivery. Let's have a look at the replay. It was an over-pitch delivery. It was pitched on the legs. And look at that. A beautiful drive there towards the leg side. So the first boundary. A delivery that was going towards leg side to Virat. Looks like it is running away towards the boundary. Yes, it is. And it's a wide delivery, which means 5 runs will be counted. Big over to start. Viral. Remember, they have won the toss and they have decided to field first. And the team who's batting first at this particular moment, the one who won the match for the team yesterday, and they were the ones who scored 194 runs on board. Chintan on strike, playing that shot towards the leg side. And there was a hard work that was being tried by the fielder, but unfortunately he could not stop that because it was being middled by this man Chintan. Second boundary for him. Look at that. He's very strong on the front foot. He knows where the fielders are standing. The fielder tries. Chintan comes back on strike after that single. And Chintan scores another boundary towards the covers area. What a shot that is. You cannot bowl such kind of deliveries to this man because he's in form. He's waiting for such kind of deliveries. And if you're bowling the same one to him, he's not going to let you go. Look at the drive. Look at the connection. Again, a shot that he played towards the covers area. Able to find that gap. Will he get the boundary? Yes, he does. Another expensive over. 2 overs being completed. 27 runs on board. Oh, this man is in a hurry. He wants to play something big. A shot that he played towards the offside. This man is unstoppable at the moment. He's connecting well. Every single delivery that is coming to him, it looks like he will be scoring a boundary for sure. It was the first delivery from Seamer. He knew, Chintan knew where the fielders were standing. He found the gap. His openers. Viraj plays that in the air. Looks like the first maximum. Yes, it is. I just told you some time back that this man is a very hard hitter. He's just taking enough of his time. He's understanding the pitch. And that's why you would see that maximum coming out of his bat. What a shot that is. Tell him to come and play the entire day. He would never tell you no because that is how he loves cricket. And that's an edge. A boundary there. So 10 runs being scored out of these 2 deliveries. Now Viraj is starting his inning. He's taken enough. I think he's thinking in his mind that, boss, I have taken enough time. I have stayed there for a lot of time. I've played 9 to 10 deliveries to understand this pitch coming in. Starting his delivery. And there's a requirement of a quick single. Oh, looks like an overthrow. No. You cannot expect that to happen at such situation where the score is already up. Why there was a need for that particular fielder to throw that. And look at the throw. Look at the throw. Viraj wanted a quick single. Chintan replies yes to that. And look at the throw. I think that's Shakti who's done that. When you are aware there's no backup. A flighted delivery. You cannot bowl such kind of deliveries to this man because he's interested to hit those shots. A boundary there by Viraj. A shot that Chintan wanted to play towards the covers, but it is hitting the edge. And look at that work. Look at that work that's been done. 3 runs being saved by the fielder. And it has been appreciated by the batters as well. What a stop that is. You would love to see on cricket. Virat charges up. No chance for any of the fielder to keep moving. This is what I told you already. And just to give you a reminder, I took a promise from this man before the match started. I told him, you're not supposed to come back. At least 10 overs you're supposed to stay there. And he told me, yes, I promise you, my brother. And this is what he's doing at the moment. Just the 6th over, 62 on board. Virat pulls that towards the leg side. Boundaries are just raining from these batters who are there at the crease. Virat isn't interested now in dealing into singles because he's tired, I'm sure. Look at the shot. Look at the short pitch delivery. He knew where the square leg was standing. 4th delivery. Virat plays that straight towards the long off fielder for a single and a misfield there. No, guys, you're not doing that. Your captain expected to be. A boundary again. What a miss that is. Look at that. Just an easy touch that was being done by Virat. And Amar completely misses that. Not a weekend that Amar was starting his over with a single. Chintan comes back on strike. A flighted delivery. Chintan plays that in the air. No chance for any of the fielder to move because he found the gap and found a boundary again. See, this is what I just said. Anish should have had a word with his guys and should have made them understand that, guys, we need to come back. We need to find. Flighted delivery. Viraj knows that the fielder was standing inside the circle and he decides to play that above the head of that fielder. Another boundary. I haven't seen any over yet which wasn't being scored for a boundary. We are seeing at least a single boundary being scored or at minimum or maximum being scored at 9 wickets if they want to come back in this match. Because at this particular moment, look at this. Now, if you're watching them live, these guys isn't interested to score a single or a double. They're just looking at those boundaries and finding those gaps very successfully. A boundary to start the over. Right way to do that. Chintan decides a bit towards the leg side. Short pitch delivery again plays very smartly towards that area. A third man is charging up. Will he be able to stop that? The ball wins the race. He cannot stop that and no one is able to stop at the moment. What a beautiful shot that is. What a beautiful back-to-back boundary that we have seen from Chintan. Look at that. Again, he knew where the ball was being delivered. He stayed on front foot. He knew where the third man was standing inside the circle, found that gap. Another boundary being scored. Not a start that the captain Anish would be expecting from Dilip at the moment. This is going in the air. And no chance for anyone to move. It's a maximum. It's a maximum. What are these guys interested in? Are they interested in 250 runs today? Because they scored a lot of runs yesterday as well. Look at that connection. A shot that's been played, hammered towards the boundary. And that's a 50 for this man, Chintan. Take a bow. What a shot that was. What a shot that is. So 12 runs to be added when they were on 97 in the previous over. And with that, they moves to 109 runs on board, with the 50 being completed by a shot that Virat have played straight towards the long off area. No chance for anyone to move in from there. So boundary again. Now is the time for him to reach towards this 50. Right standing position. Virat knew where he was supposed to be bowling at the safest area on the ground. Hitting straight towards the side screen. A good delivery, a good shot that's been played towards the covers area. Fielder should be able to cut that off and a misfield there. So with that, Viraj completes its 50 as 52, each of them. Nothing is working right at the moment for the Rangers. A field being set up in the right area. Even if the ball are going straight towards the fielders, they are not able. Chintan, now Abhimanyu joins Chintan there. He's one of the very good hitter. And again a misfield from the same fielder. What is happening at the moment from the Rangers? So many misfields have happened. This was again gone straight towards the fielder, but look at that field. This is not good. The captain wouldn't be happy. The captain wouldn't be happy at all. A shot that's been played towards the covers area. Any chance for anyone to stop that? Except the groundsman who can bring in the ball back in the ground. Chintan is unstoppable. We thought for a moment that after losing the first wicket of Viraj, he would step back. He would take enough of his time to... A shot that he played towards the third man area. And finally, Abhimanyu finds that gap that he was trying since a couple of overs. So a boundary there, a first boundary being scored by Abhimanyu. Now he was been trying this particular shot since a lot of time, but he misses that. But this time he does not. He finds the... This wasn't needed at this moment. When you have a very good score being put up on the total, Abhimanyu decides to take that run. Look at that. And there's no mistake being done by Captain Anish. Now Heyman coming in from Mountains End with his last over. New batter just stepped in, Jesse, and plays that shot towards the long one. Again, a misfield that's happening. And a boundary to start his inning. I'm sure now both these batters at the moment that you see, Jasdeep is the man who was scoring into maximum and boundaries yesterday. And he was very quick with his inning that he played for the team and took them away above 190. The field that is there on the leg side. Fourth delivery coming in to Jasdeep. And Jasdeep goes back in the pavilion. He's been very successful with his bowling since yesterday. Having a good weekend for the team. Getting wickets, and Jasdeep goes. He comes and goes just in 3 deliveries, 3 to 4 deliveries. He has to come back. So the third wicket. A shot that's going toward the third man. The third man was standing inside the circle. Goes for a boundary. Now Chintan is in his 70s at the moment. Anish is the man. The captain scoring, letting the batsman score boundary in his overs. Crossed 150 runs. This is just the 15th over. After this, they still have 30 deliveries left. And look at that shot. One bounce going above the head of the fielder standing in short cover. What an inning. This is his third over. Chintan on strike. A delivery that is going, hitting the stumps. I'm sure that has been given out. Yes, it is. It looked plumb. It was pitched in line. Yes, that's a wicket. That's an LBW. From Wet and Joy's end, Raj on strike at the moment. A shot that's been hammered towards the covers area. And that's a boundary. The first boundary being scored by Raj. What a shot that is. It was a short pitch delivery. It was a short pitch delivery being bowled by the captain Anish. And Raj had enough time to hammer that towards the covers area. So a boundary there. Seamer bowls a short delivery and there's an appeal. Got the wicket. They got a wicket. Raj has to come back. He was trying his best to find a boundary because they need a couple of boundaries in these last 2 overs. This has been a great over. Last 2 overs has been very successful from the point of view of Rangers. They did not leak out runs. They did not leak to find boundaries or maximum. Does he get that? Does he get the right connection? And that's a boundary. So a welcome boundary after 2 overs. Good pull shot that's been played by Aziz. It was a good length delivery. Aziz had to go for it. And he does. And plays that pretty well. Finds the gap. Last delivery of the 20th over of the first inning. Aziz hammered that straight towards the side screen. But the long on should be cut that off. And save 2 runs for the team. And they get 2 runs to end the inning. So 193 runs on board. That's a big total that's been put up in front of the Rangers. And from the mountain's end. First delivery there. It has hit the edge. Going towards the third man area. There's a protection being kept. A single being taken. Is the only one thing that he sticks to. He sticks to basics. He doesn't try to get the wickets. Look at the shot. It is going in the air. A beautiful shot being played by Seamab. Is it going to be the first boundary? Yes, it is. A beautiful shot being played by Seamab. Now, this is what they need at the moment. They need at least 9 to 10 runs in an over. The target is big. The target is very big in front of them. It's not impossible. It is possible if they chase down that. Being very smart, try to find out gaps and play smart shots on the right delivery. Some great overs for the team. His spell was amazing yesterday, which he's continuing today as well. Last delivery of the over. Change of pace, same shot in the same direction and the same result. So good over to start. 10 run over in a power play. First over gets completed. 10 runs on board with those 2 beautiful boundaries being scored by Mr. Khan towards the leg side. Decides to go in the same area where 2 boundaries were being scored towards the leg side by Seamab. Covers and mid-wicket standing outside. Seamab tries to play that towards the third man area. And it goes for a boundary. He found that gap successfully. He knew that the third man was standing inside the circle, the point and gully. Everyone was standing inside the circle. And you see that he was able to find that gap which was there between the third man. A shot that's been played towards the leg side. No fielder there. Should be running away for the boundary. Yes, it does. So boundary to end the over. 3 overs being completed. They are doing pretty well at the moment. 9 runs in an over. Takes them to 28 runs for the loss of no wicket. It was an over. Great stop there by Abhimanyu standing there. And look at the shot. And there's a catch. Just before this delivery, it was being hammered by the captain Anish. And this time he plays in the air. It goes straight to Abhimanyu and he doesn't make any mistake. His action is very clean. Kaustub's action is very clean. It was a very good delivery and it wasn't the wrong selection. A beautiful shot that's been played between those 2 fielders. Seamab is not stopping. He's finding the gaps and finding the boundaries for the team. What a shot that is. Is back on strike. This is the second over in progress from Mr. Mittal. Look at that connection. Now the right thing that Seamab is doing, he's not just trying his strength. He's using his brain as well. He knows where the fielders are standing. He's trying to find those gaps and making right connection, bringing boundaries. A great work being done. And found a boundary for the team. Flatted delivery. Shakti sweeps that. And sweeps pretty well. It is a maximum. A beautiful shot that is. We were waiting to watch this. We were waiting for such kind of a shot to be played to an off spinner. And Shakti plays that with the entire power. Captain is looking for. Shot that's been played in the air for a while. Is it going all the way? We have to check the replay. The umpire signals already it's a maximum. What a shot that is. On the first delivery of Raj, Shakti delivers the second maximum out of his bat with all the entire power that he wanted to put on that particular ball. Look at a shot that has been hammered. What a shot that is. One of the best shots of the evening. Beautiful shot that is. Let's have the viewers to look at the replay. Look at that. Look at that. What a shot that is. What a shot that is. It was being delivered right in the area where Shakti was waiting it to be delivered. Just they bowled that in the right direction. No fielder standing on the flying leg. He should get a boundary, which he does. This is what I told you. Seamam is not just playing with his strength. He's using his brains as well. He's finding the right fielders. He knows where the fielders are standing. He knows where the gap is. There was no... A quicker one there. As a shot being played between those two fielders. Should they be able to cut that off? Which they haven't. The reason is only one. The reason is only one, that no one have called for it. Both dived together. They were trying their best. Unfortunately, they could not connect it well. And look at the way it was being hit from Seamam. Now look at that. A miscommunication between those two fielders. I think Abhiman to get this. At this moment, both these guys are going very strong. Look at the shot that's been played by Seamam. That's the strongest area for this man. Gets another boundary. With that boundary, he moves to 49. He has scored 3 boundaries in that direction. And the captain of strikers have failed to bring in a fielder there. When you know if a batting. Shakti comes back after a single being taken. Flighted delivery. Shakti delivers that with the entire power and goes for a maximum. This is his 3rd maximum for the evening. He's using the entire power. I told you the meaning of his name itself is power. Shakti delivering that with the entire strength. Look at that. How far it went. It went very far. Captain of strikers need is a couple of good overs. And the most important thing, they need to break this partnership. Is it the change that they wanted? Yes, they have. Abhimanyu can a very good inning. It wasn't a bad delivery, wasn't a bad shot, did not connect that well. But it's a great catch. Great catch being taken in such kind of a situation, but there's a lot of pressure. Kaustubh coming back to Seamam. An interesting challenge that everyone is waiting to watch. And look at the shot. Look at the shot. Look at the invention. It takes... And Seamam does that. Look at that. It wasn't a bad delivery. It was being converted into a bad delivery by Seamam. Because he knows that we have to see who wins this. A shot that's been hammered in the air. Is it going to be a catch? This is what I told you just now. A challenge that is going to be won by the batter or the bowler. And the bowler delivers for the team. A great inning comes to an end. So 2 wickets have been brought in. Both the guys who were scoring big. He could not connect that well. It could not connect well. If this would have been connected well, it would have gone over. Now, Priyul comes back with his last over. Oh, look at that. There was an edge, but there was no slip, which will take them to a boundary, a welcome boundary that is coming in. It was an edge. There was no slip. It was way far from the keeper. No chance at all for him to take that catch. That's what he does. Look at that delivery. A shot that's been hammered straight towards the long off field and no chance at all for him to stop that. A boundary there. It was a change of pace that Mittal tried to do it. But the batsman was aware of that. He knew that such kind of deliveries are coming his way. An interesting equation at the moment. Short pitch delivery. Played towards the leg side. The square leg standing inside the circle. Is it running for a boundary? It does. 3 deliveries, 10 runs been scored. An expensive over this seems to be. From boundaries in this over, 10 runs been scored. Again, a shot that's been played towards the leg side by Siddharth. 3 back-to-back boundaries. 14 runs been scored. He's reducing the equation, the difference that's there between the runs to get and the deliveries to deliver. 14 runs out of the 4 deliveries. Mr. A slower delivery. He picks that pretty well. It is going way, way, way above the head of the fielders. A maximum there. What a shot that is. Look at that. He knew the change of pace had been expected. Now, if you remember, Mr. Mittal has bowled a change of pace in the maximum. And a wicket. Abhimanyu wins that challenge. Abhimanyu wins that challenge, sends back the batter who scored. It is hitting the edge, going toward the third man above the head of the third man fielder for a boundary. So yes, the second match being won by the strikers with 15 runs. First one they won with 38 runs. They have been successful. It's a hard luck for the Rangers because they have lost both the matches in this. Now we will see you after a short break of this inning on the other side of the screen.